It's already been one of those Mondays. So I hate to start off the video negative, so hello. But anyway, started off this morning trying to film the espalier video and getting these trees planted, which is a huge chore in this goppy, goopy mud. Seriously, I have more mud on my shoes than on the ground right now. But after about an hour or two of setup and work, I got one tree planted and then realized I never put the gopher wire in. So I was gonna have to dig it up, put the gopher wire in, and replant it. Now I ran out of gopher wire last week and I ordered some on Amazon. And so I went to open the box and guess what? It's the wrong size. It's the 1/4" mesh. I need the 1/2" mesh. So Emily looked at Home Depot and Lowe's. Neither one of them have it. So I have to order it on Amazon and it won't get here till Wednesday. Video is supposed to go out tomorrow. On to more positive things. I was able to get out here yesterday. Since being sick, that was my first day out. Probably overdid it a little bit, but I got a lot done. I got all of the woodwork on the front and the left side painted. Now this is just the base coat. And I still need to do the eaves here. As a comparison, this is the base coat. This is what it will look like when it's done. I wanted to get the base coat on to protect the wood and then get the stucco on. And guess what? I actually started the stucco, the final stucco. Let me show you. Take a look. So, try to block the sun. You can see all but this section right here. That's still the scratch coat. And the other sections have the stucco in. Now, I kind of like the color that it turned out without painting it, but I think I do need a little bit of a paint coverage just to smooth it out a little bit. What's great about an English cottage, it doesn't have to be perfect, which is good because this is not. It's kind of bumpy, which I actually made more of the bumps on purpose, but there are, you can still see it's not super smooth. But all in all, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I also had a little left and I did this section right here. So seeing that my espalier video is not happening today, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some more stucco and keep working on this.
Yesterday, there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes. Out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes.
Next day, wanted to show you what I got finished. So all of this, all up under there. I got one little square done over there to finish up the stucco. I'm really really liking it. I'm so glad I didn't pay the money to have it done. So what I'm doing right now is kind of running around, just preparing for this next storm, which looks to be a big one. The first drops are just starting to fall. Just walking around, making sure I don't have anything left out that shouldn't be out in the rain. I get the comment every so often now that Californians shouldn't be complaining about the rain. I think right now we're allowed to. We've reached that point. Most of the state is officially out of the drought. Where I used to live, they're officially out. We are just like one tiny little hair from being out of the drought. This last storm should push us over. So I'm officially lodging my complaint about all the rain, and it can stop at any time. It's the next day. We are getting hammered. Last night was like the strongest rain I have had or remember having. Everything is just flooded, and I came out here to check things out. And where do I even start? So this was clogged, so it was coming down. It actually did get a little bit in the garage. Not bad. But this curb here is just being worn away. And what's happening is the water, well, see right here, it's actually on the other side of the curb after these sandbags. So we're gonna have to put more sandbags, even though right now that's not gonna help today. But what's happening is the water that's coming over the curb, go around the other side and show you. This is where gophers are more of a problem than just for gardening, because it's leading to all kinds of erosion. So this water comes across the curb on the other side of that fence. There's no water right here. So I'm like, how is it getting down there? Gopher hole. There's gopher holes everywhere, pouring water like this, creating a river. There's another one up here by the shed, and the shed's getting a little bit flooded. And you can't even tell where it's coming out because there's no water here, but you can hear it. You can hear it under the ground. But it's coming out right here. Going into the shed a little, going around the shed. So far the wall is holding, but it's being eroded around through the stairs. All flooding down here. And then we've got rivers coming out just everywhere and flowing down. Really don't want to go in here. Oh. Girls. Oh no. Why are you out in the rain? Have I mentioned before I got to work on the drainage here on this path? So this is the water that comes under the driveway and out into the pasture area. You can see down there. So we're out on that dirt pad that Bill put here. Look at that. Got it coming down from all angles. And this is all the work of gophers. It started last year in just a little bit of rain we had. The water gets down into a gopher hole and then just erodes from underneath. And this hole, you can't tell how deep it is, but it's about a foot deep. Those are seriously water plants right there. Huh. That road over there is completely flooded. When you live in the city, you know, the streets might get a little flooded, but at least it doesn't, it just goes somewhere. You don't have to look, you don't have to think about it. You don't have to worry about it ruining your property. But ultimately, what can you do at this point? I don't know. Look at this. It's 2 days later, and we have glorious sunshine and warmth. This Saturday, it's supposed to be 74 degrees. I'm so looking forward to that. So Emily sent me down to the vegetable garden to look and see how the cabbages are coming, because today is St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And so I'm looking to see what I'm going to find here, what the damage was from the storm. Doesn't really look like we had any damage with the walls. I mean, we got flooding, but what else are you going to expect? So here's the cabbage bed, and it looks like somebody has been enjoying this one. Ugh, earwigs. I guess I better take all of them just before they get eaten. What variety is this? Golden Acre. Kind of small heads compared to what I had last year. Really needed to bring a basket down. Chickens are going to enjoy these outer leaves. All of the spring bulbs on the way up to the chicken coop are starting to show color, starting to bloom. Got lots of daffodil buds, muscari coming up underneath. So those should be all bloomed out at the same time, which is what my plan was. There's a couple that have opened. What I'm most impressed with are the tulip pots that we did, the lasagna tulips. Just starting to open. I'm hoping they push these stems up a little bit higher. It might have been that I waited a little bit too long to plant them. That could be the problem. We'll see. But the pots are jam-packed full of tulips, which is what I wanted. And I'm loving this color blend too. And look at this red bud. There's not too many branches yet to bloom, but they're doing it. The ones that are here at least. So this is kind of a pinker variety called Avondale. And over here on the left side is a purple variety called Oklahoma. They're not quite open yet. And then the lilacs. So as far as damage is concerned, we were pretty lucky. We don't have any other than, you know, ruts made with erosion and all the gopher stuff, the gophers that help with that. All in all, I'd say we've made it through so far without anything. There's going to be some rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Looks like maybe only one day of like 100%. So we'll see how that goes. But it could have been a lot worse, and a lot of other people had it a lot worse. So I will count my blessings and just be thankful. And now, hopefully, moving into warmer weather and more sun, we can get back to work, get the cottage finished by Easter, get started on our tropical garden, finish up the walls. A lot to do, but I'm excited for it. I'll see you guys next week.